Hey, good morning, everyone. Blitzball Champ is back here with a brand new video here on the U to the Tube. Okay, so last night was WWE Survivor Series. Um, Wanted to just take time to go through it and give my thoughts on it. So let's go ahead and let's just dive right in. So for the kickoff show, we had a dual brand battle royal. Um, had some superstars from SmackDown and superstars from Raw. Uh, Ultimately, The Miz ended up getting the victory, eliminating Dominic. Dominic thought that he had won, but Miz was never eliminated and got back in the ring to eliminate Dominic. Honestly, I'm not surprised that Dominic was one of the few remaining. But here's my thing. Like, it's gotten to the point where it's a habit now that somebody sneaks back into the ring to get an elimination, or 9 times out of 10 the final elimination in order to win. Like, that's so cheesy. They need to start implementing a rule that even if you're not eliminated going over the top rope, you got 10 seconds to get back in the ring, or else it's an automatic DQ and automatic elimination. I'm sorry, because it's so typical of a way to win. Slide under the bottom rope to the outside and just wait. Anybody can do that. You know, I just think it's a real cheesy way of winning, and it happens so much. So I think that's got to be a new rule. Just, if you don't get eliminated over the top rope, both feet touching the ground, you got 10 seconds to get back in the ring. And, have referees out there to count. You got 10 seconds to get back in the ring. If you don't get back in the ring before the count of 10, you're automatically eliminated. They need to start doing that. Because, I don't know, just Battle Royal wins like that are just so cheesy. They're really cheesy. But The Miz, your Money in the Bank briefcase holder, wins this dual brand Battle Royal. All right, we had our first Survivor Series match, the Team Raw versus Team SmackDown men's match. And the Team Raw ends up getting a clean sweep. The team that had so much dissension and issues and stuff like that gets a clean sweep over Team SmackDown. Okay, Team Raw consisted of Braun Strowman, Sheamus, AJ Styles, Keith Lee, and Matt Riddle. Team SmackDown consisted of Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Jey Uso, Baron Corbin, pardon me, and oh man, who am I missing? Who the heck am I missing? Oh, Otis. Oh yeah, Otis. Dur, dur, dur. But Seth Rollins, what a cheesy way to go out. Cheesy coward way. I guess he was ready to go on this pay-per-view, get his paycheck, and then go home to Becky Lynch. So Seth Rollins sacrificed himself, took a brogue kick to the face, and got eliminated. First elimination. But when it was all said and done, it was 5-on-1. Jey Uso was the remaining left on Team SmackDown and just had a super kick party. He had to at least gotten off 10 or 11 super kicks that whole entire match because he was just super kicking everybody. Was trying to go off the top rope for a Uso splash. Keith Lee caught him, transitioned to a spirit bomb. Speaking of Keith Lee has new theme music. Better fitting theme music as well. So kudos on that. But there was a little bit of arguing among Team Raw, but they get a clean sweep. There was some hugging and celebrating at the end. But yeah, Raw gets a clean sweep over SmackDown. I mean, yeah, I really don't know what to say. I didn't like I said I didn't expect it to be a clean sweep, but yeah, I think after Seth Rollins got eliminated, then it became more action packed. But yeah, so Team Raw strikes first with a victory. All right. And then we had what I truly felt was the match of the night. The Battle of the Tag Team Champions. The SmackDown Champions Street Profits versus the Raw Tag Champions of the New Day. In this dream match that I feel like a lot of people were looking very forward to, and it delivered. It truly delivered. I mean, they were hitting each other with everything. And it came down to the point where the Street Profits used one of their old finishers back in NXT to get the victory over the New Day. Got to give props to the New Day coming out in the Gears 5 armor, which, was announced that Kofi, Biggie, and Xavier are DLC for Gears 5. So that's awesome. But this was an epic instant classic of a tag team match, especially from a company that has a boss that hates tag team wrestling. This tag team match delivered. And like I said, I would pick this as the match of the night. Definitely. So, congratulations to the Street Profits for getting the victory over the New Day. And of course, good sportsmanship at the end. Love to see it. But yeah. And the cool thing about it is it's no big mark negatively on the New Day. I mean, the New Day is one of the best tag teams out there, and record wise and historically wise, it shows that. So nothing to be ashamed of or anything like that. So congratulations to the Street Profits, and even to the New Day. They put on one heck of a tag team match. Next up, we had United States Champion Bobby Lashley going up against Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn. It pretty much played out like I thought it would. I mean, it wasn't quite a squash, but I mean, Sami Zayn was trying his best to outsmart Bobby Lashley, but I think with it pretty much being 4-on-1, with the rest of the Hurt Business out there ringside, wasn't really anything Sami Zayn could do, ultimately. I mean, almost got Cedric Alexander to get Lashley disqualified. He didn't bite. He just tried his best to outsmart Lashley, but just did not work out. Did a whole lot of talking, and honestly, I really don't like this Sami Zayn. Because we don't get the best out of Sami Zayn in the ring like this. I mean, he might be good on the mic, but I'd rather have Sami Zayn that can go in the ring. Like all them times he went the distance with Neville and Cesaro, Kevin Owens. It's like I want that Sami Zayn back. This current Sami Zayn just talk too much. And that's all that he's really good for right now is talking. And I just don't like that, to be honest with you. So but Bobby Lashley gets Sami Zayn in the hurt lock. He taps out. Just like I thought would happen. I mean, wasn't quite a squash, but hey. I mean, I didn't see Sami Zayn. I mean, I felt like he was going to try to outsmart Bobby Lashley, but when you got the whole entire Hurt Business out there, nah. Next, we had the battle of the women's champions. SmackDown Women's Champion Sasha Banks versus Raw Women's Champion Asuka. Uh, Pretty good match. These ladies have great chemistry in the ring with each other, and ultimately on a reversal roll up pin. Well, not quite a roll up, kind of similar. Sasha Banks gets the victory over Asuka in a big, big way. First time she has ever pinned Asuka. Because remember, when she won the Raw title, that was via countout, via special rules. But this is the first time in Sasha's career that she has pinned Asuka. And you know what? To be honest with you, and most of y'all know I'm a huge Asuka fan, but I was definitely okay with Sasha winning. I felt like she needed this win the most, and it was well earned. It was well earned. Asuka taking this loss is not a big deal. No titles were on the line, and Asuka already has like one of the best win percentages out there for the women. So I mean, this wasn't gonna be a big slash on Asuka's record. I mean, she lost to Sasha Banks. I mean, they have to really start building her to be a credible champion so that she can have a legit SmackDown championship title run instead of a run that lasts like a month or less. So this was the right call. Sasha winning. This was the right call. And like I said, these ladies have good chemistry with each other in the ring, so they definitely didn't disappoint. But the right woman won. Got to give props to Sasha Banks. And Asuka, she was out there, did her thing, and like I said, she got pinned. She didn't tap out to the bank statement. You know, so it's not that big of a deal that Asuka lost this match. It's not that big of a deal. Sasha needed this. This was the right call. So kudos to WWE on that. And then we have the women's Survivor Series match. Team Raw of Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax, the women's tag team champions. Peyton Royce, Lacey Evans, and Lana against Team SmackDown's Bianca Belair, Bayley, the Riot Squad, and Natalia. I knew it. I told y'all. I just knew it. I just knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. I had that feeling it was gonna happen, and it freaking happened. I just knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. Team Raw ultimately gets the victory with freaking Lana as the sole survivor. After getting put through 9 announce tables Samoan drop style by Nia Jax on one of the big four pay-per-views in WWE. Lana is the sole survivor without getting a single elimination and with as little in-ring time as necessary or as possible. And Lana is your sole survivor for Team Raw to win. I just knew it. I knew in my heart, don't put it past WWE to pull such stupidity like that. And that's exactly what they did. All that buildup to this moment. And now, the sad thing about it, it would not surprise me if, like, time after time for a while, that they just have Lana just rub it in Shayna and Nia's face. The rest of Team Raw did all the work. And, Team SmackDown, like I said, got some eliminations as well. And when it was all said and done, it was 2-on-1. Lana and Nia Jax versus Bianca Belair. And Bianca and Nia get double counted out. They get counted out with Lana just standing there on the steel steps. She got in a little bit of action. Did a few things, did a leapfrog or two, did a few things. And then was automatically sent outside the ring, to just stay there, don't do anything. And she just stood on the steel steps the whole rest of the match. Didn't eliminate anyone. Barely got any action. And she's the freaking sole survivor for a Team Raw victory. That is sad. That is really sad. All that build up to this pay-per-view, which is supposed to be one of the big four, and Lana stands victorious. 9 Samoan drops through announce tables. I'm surprised they didn't do something crazy like have, like, start of the match, Nia just takes Lana and Samoan drops her through the announce table a 10th time, and because she never gets back up, everybody else gets eliminated. Lana wins. But oh man, I knew it was gonna happen. I freaking knew it. It's the dumbest thing ever, but I just knew it was gonna happen. So both men and women's Team Raw wins over Team SmackDown. And then we had the last match, the main event. Universal Champion Roman Reigns versus WWE Champion Drew McIntyre. And I figured, Roman Reigns was going to win, but he had an assist in the form of Jey Uso, who he already got, scolded, for not winning for Team SmackDown, even though it was a 5-on-1 situation. But Jey Uso came in, help his cuz out, gave him an assist, and ultimately locked in the guillotine choke, which I guess that's going to be his new finisher. Drew didn't tap out, but he passed out. And yeah, Roman Reigns gets the victory, which, didn't surprise me. I mean, he's pretty much, the big heel on SmackDown. But yeah, wasn't all that crazy into the match, but you know, and nobody and the Miz didn't try to cash in, so was kind of surprised. I thought maybe he would try to cash in, but uh, and then the final segment of Survivor Series was the Undertaker giving his final farewell. They called out a number of superstars that have spent time in the ring with the Undertaker. You know, folks like Jeff Hardy, Ric Flair, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash. They even had the Godwins out there. I thought that was wow. Just seeing them, that was crazy. Savio Vega had Savio Vega out there. The Godfather. I mean, just so many names. Big Show. Just so many names. It was really awesome. It was really awesome to see all of them out there. It was incredible. But yeah. Then the Undertaker came out one last time, spoke one last time, and took that last walk. Been doing this for 30 years, putting souls in their resting place, and now the time has come for the Undertaker to rest in peace. They had a nice little hologram graphic of Paul Bearer, and Undertaker posed, did his signature pose. Man, 30 years. Been watching Undertaker ever since I was a kid, and man, there won't ever be another Undertaker. You just can't compare. Oh, and Kane was out there too, which I was so happy that they had Kane out there. I'm like, y'all can't do that and not have Kane out there. But I'm just, but it just goes to show that unfortunately all good things must come to an end, and that puts a stamp on Undertaker's 30-year career. Wow, 30 years. Man, there will never be another Undertaker. I mean, just wow. Watching him all the time would just, set fear into other superstars. Just his entrance, his aura, his gimmick, his character, his demeanor. There will never be another Undertaker. Ever. It's just no way. Ah, Mark Calloway. Gonna miss you. Definitely gonna miss you. All those years, man. See, miss old school. Seeing Undertaker fly over the top rope to the outside. Man, he had some hops in his prime. Whew. But yeah, I gotta be honest. I got a little teary eyed, a little misty eyed, seeing him take that final walk, say his final words. Of course, the last match that he had was the Boneyard match with AJ Styles at WrestleMania earlier this year. So yeah, definitely gonna miss the Undertaker. Entertained for so long, so long. Man, so many memories. One of my favorite matches still to this day was when he went up against Jeff Hardy in the ladder match. Oh, that was pretty much the match that made Jeff Hardy into a true singles competitor. All the casket matches, I mean, The boiler room brawls with Mankind. Oh man, really gonna miss him. Really gonna miss him. The Undertaker. What a career. What a career. I'm kinda curious. I want to see his accomplishments. I want to see his accomplishments. 4-time WWE/F champion, 3-time World Heavyweight champion, 1-time WWF Hardcore champion, 6-time WWF World Tag Team champion, once with Stone Cold, 2 with The Big Show, once with The Rock, 2 with Kane, WCW Tag Team champion with Kane. He's won one Royal Rumble, which was '07. 12 Slammy Awards with Best Entrance Music, Best Tattoo, Match of the Years with '09, 2010, 2012, 2015, which was both WrestleMania matches with Shawn Michaels, uh, the Hell in a Cell match at WrestleMania with Triple H, and the Hell in a Cell match with Brock Lesnar. Moment of the year was 2010. The WrestleMania with Shawn Michaels. The first meeting, or excuse me, the second meeting. I'm sorry. Most intimidating, the OMG moment of the year. In 2011, when he kicked out of Triple H's Tombstone Power Driver at WrestleMania, the Hell in a Cell match, or excuse me, the first meeting. Rivalry of the Year 2015 versus Brock Lesnar. Star of the Highest Magnitude in '97. And WWF's Greatest Hit '96, Sucking Diesel into the Abyss at the In Your House 6 Rage in the Cage. That's quite that's quite a lot. Quite a lot. Oh man. That's the Undertaker. Mark Calloway. But as I said, all good things must come to an end. Definitely gonna miss you, Undertaker. Thank you for all the moments, all the memories, all the entertainment, all the choke slams, all the tombstone power drivers, all the all the poses, all the old schools, all the flying over the top rope to the outside, just all the sit-ups. Gonna miss you. Um, Overall, I can't say this was an excellent Survivor Series, but it was all right. It was actually it was decent. It was kind of decent. I wouldn't pick it over Full Gear, AEW Full Gear, but it was decent. It could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse, but it was decent. It was decent. I'm not gonna say it sucked. I'm not gonna say it sucked. It actually did better than what my expectations was. Because with the card and the build up, I thought it was gonna suck, but it actually did a little better than I thought it would. So there you go. Uh, what do y'all think? What did y'all think of Survivor Series? Did y'all think it was good, terrible? What did y'all think of the matches? What did y'all think of Undertaker's final farewell? Uh, what's next? Um, so if I remember correctly, We got one more NXT takeover, which is War Games. That's in 2 weeks. And then we got TLC, which is, the last main roster pay-per-view of the year, which is December. I think they said December 20th or something like that. But those are pretty much the last remaining pay-per-views, unless NXT UK has a pay-per-view. But we'll see. But yeah, that's all. Like, comment, subscribe. Click that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'm Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed day. I'll see y'all soon. Laters.